Today, we're going to master one-pan potatoes and eggs. I'll show you a foolproof three-phase method that guarantees perfectly crispy potatoes and soft, runny eggs every single time. So what's the goal here? We want those deeply crispy golden brown potatoes right alongside perfectly cooked eggs. With the whites all set, but the yolks still nice and runny. And we're going to do it all in one pan. The secret is just controlling the heat and the timing. Let's get into it. We're going to break this down into three simple phases. First, we build that crispy potato foundation. Second, we gently introduce the eggs. And finally, we nail the perfect finish. Let's get started. Okay, phase 1. This is all about the potatoes. This is where we build all that flavor and, most importantly, that amazing crispy texture. You gotta get this part right. It's the key to the whole dish. For this part, you just need a few things. About 500 grams of potatoes, 2 tablespoons of oil, some salt, a good skillet, and a spatula. That's it. Let's get to the first action. First things first, pour your 2 tablespoons of oil into the skillet and turn the heat up to medium-high. Now hold on, don't add the potatoes just yet. Getting the oil to the right temperature is absolutely the first critical step. Now, you're looking for a very specific visual cue. It's called the shimmer point. You'll actually see these faint, kind of wavy lines ripple across the oil's surface. That is the exact moment the oil is hot enough to create an instant crust, which is what keeps the potatoes from getting all greasy. As soon as you see that shimmer, it's time to go. Carefully add your 500 grams of potatoes right into the pan. Now pay attention, because your senses will tell you if the temperature is right. You should hear a loud, steady sizzle. You'll see the potatoes bubbling gently, but not browning instantly. And when you nudge them, they should slide around freely without sticking. If they brown the second they hit the pan, you know your pan is way too hot. Okay, this next part is maybe the hardest. You have to leave the potatoes alone. I know you want to stir them constantly, but you have to resist. To get that deep, golden crust, the potatoes need to sit still and have uninterrupted contact with the hot pan. So how long does this take? It's going to be about 10 to 15 minutes. You can set a timer if you want, but really, your eyes are going to be your best guide. This is when the magic really starts to happen. And here it is. This is your success cue for phase 1. The potatoes should have this beautiful, deep, golden brown crust on at least 1 or 2 sides. They should just look undeniably crispy. Once you see that, you're ready for the next phase. All right, let's move on to phase 2. We've got our crispy potatoes, and now it's time for the delicate eggs. This part is all about control. But wait, before we do anything else, let's talk about the #1 mistake people make here. They keep the heat high. If you do that, you're going to burn those potatoes you just worked so hard on, and you'll end up with tough, rubbery eggs. Nobody wants that. So, here is the most important action of this entire phase. You are going to lower the heat to medium-low. Do not skip this step. And the reason is pretty simple. Eggs need gentle heat to cook right. This lower temperature stops the potatoes from burning and gives the egg whites enough time to set perfectly, all while keeping those yolks nice and liquid. Next up, grab your spatula and just gently push the potatoes aside. You want to create 2 little wells, 2 clear spots in the skillet. This gives the eggs their own space to cook right on the pan. Now, just crack 1 egg into each of those wells you just made. Try to get it in there clean without breaking the yolk. Okay, let these cook for about 3 to 4 minutes. What you're waiting for is the whites to turn completely opaque. That tells you they're cooked through, but the yolks should still be liquid. While those eggs are cooking, go ahead and season the whole dish. A final pinch of salt over the potatoes and the eggs will really bring all those flavors together. All right, we're here. The final stage, the perfect finish. This is where we do our final check and get ready to eat. So here's your final check. Look really closely at the eggs. The whites should be totally white and firm, no clear, jiggly bits left. But the yolks, they should still look shiny, bright, and runny. That's how you know you've nailed it. And the last thing to do, serve it immediately. This dish is at its best right out of the skillet, when you've still got all those amazing textures. Don't let it sit around. And that's what you get. A perfect balance of crispy, salty potatoes and rich, soft-cooked eggs. By following these 3 simple phases, you've gotten that ideal texture and flavor combo all in just 1 pan.